We were excited. We knew we got a steal. We had recruited him at other schools, a couple of the coaches here, and were shocked, really, that he didn't have a scholarship. And so we talked to him, told him our situation and our vision for him, and luckily, you know, he showed up and fell into our lap. Just every time he was in, the ball moved forward. No matter the situation, he found a way to get the ball in the end zone. And the bottom line is, no matter how it looks, if you're scoring points, you need to be on the field.
On August 30th, just 7 weeks after arriving on campus, Baker Mayfield became the first true freshman walk-on quarterback in history to start a season opener at a BCS conference school.
At the end of the day, figured out it was a good fit. He went up to Tech with the sole intention of visiting some friends and called and said, "This is where I want to go."
Mayfield hails from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas, where he led the Cavaliers to a state title his junior year. That season, the team went undefeated, and Mayfield threw for 45 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions. As expected, Division I scholarship offers started coming in.
Baker knew what he was doing. Obviously, he got the opportunity. Michael got banged up, and then he went in there and he picked up the system quick. We were so excited because Baker didn't go up the spring of his senior year. He just showed up there for fall camp and picked up the system really fast. And I think that that's just a tribute to him. He's a bright kid, and he really is a competitor. And that's probably the thing that sticks out about Baker is how much he loves to compete.
Lake Travis struggled during Mayfield's senior season, posting a 9-2 record. And once his dream school, TCU, opted for another quarterback, Mayfield was suddenly left without many options.
So he was doing a good job, but we had no desire for him to go that far away and get that disconnected to everything. So we minimized that, had these discussions, and in combination with TCU pulling back, and understanding the process, but there's always a little misleading. I think when a school's trying to make a decision, they don't want to lose one while they're still trying to decide on the other. So there's a little deception to it.
It just the game. He started off, I think, a little slow, but he kind of got going and got more comfortable. And then I think as he started making plays, I think then you saw some of the nervousness get out of him and some of the playmaking ability and his natural skill set take over. And so very impressed.
Mayfield chose to walk on at Texas Tech, where his former high school teammate Michael Brewer was the starting quarterback. A few months later, Brewer injured his back, and Tech was left with 2 true freshman quarterbacks. After beating out fellow freshman quarterback Davis Webb, Mayfield started the first 5 games for the Red Raiders. And although a knee injury kept him out against Iowa State, he has amassed almost 1,500 yards and 8 touchdowns in a season where he was not expecting to play at all.
I put the phone on speaker and I came in and he said, "What are you guys doing on August 30th? And we're both standing there over the phone, and I said, and I think both of us said, "We're going to be watching the game on TV." And he goes, "No, you're not, because I'm starting." And we both started, crying, screaming. It was fun. I mean, I won't say screaming, but we were very excited. And the next thing out of his mouth was, "I can't wait to beat TCU."
Yeah, when he first got here, we really didn't know, who's this guy here. But as we got into it, he started to get reps with the ones and starting to put his name out there. But yeah, at the beginning, we didn't know who this kid was. But I think everybody in the country knows who he is now, so he's making a good name for himself.